What is up, Star Wars fans? This is Darth Watson. In this video, we are going to be reviewing Maul Shadow Lord episodes 7 and 8. And before I get on to the topic, I do want to give a fair spoiler warning for those people who haven't had the chance to watch the episodes yet, or who haven't had the chance to watch Maul Shadow Lord yet. This video does contain potential spoilers. So if I were you and you don't want any spoilers, I highly recommend hopping off this video right now. And that is your fair spoiler warning. So anyways, Maul Shadow Lord episodes 7 and 8 is pretty good. When things get really intense with episode 7, we get reintroduced to the Crow again, and we saw the Crow in Tales of the Jedi. That was first introduced in Tales of the Jedi. The Crow was first introduced in Tales of the Jedi. And Maul Shadow Lord episode 7 really had a good lightsaber battle with Murrock and the Crow. And Murrock and the Crow worked together as they were fighting Maul. And then we see Maul eventually making his escape. And then in episode 2, we see Maul ending up finding his crew. But during that time, he receives flashbacks of what happened to him. And then we also get the beginning part of episode 7 where Devon and Riley walk the tunnels with Maul, and then they eventually make it back to Maul's base. And eventually Devon and Riley attempt to escape, and then there's a lightsaber battle between Devon and Maul. And then the Empire shows up. And that's when things start really getting intense, and that's when we start seeing the battle between Maul and the two Inquisitors, the Crow and Murrock. And the way the episodes left off on a cliffhanger and leaves me anxious to see what happens next, and it feels like we're building up something big for the final two episodes. We see the Empire taking control of Janex, and we see more of like the Empire posing a curfew on Janex, and then we also see Lieutenant Blake. Lieutenant Blake sets up a trap for Riley and Devon and Lawson, and eventually they realize it's a trap. So the Jedi help the two Jedi, Iko Diodaki and Devon. They all make their escape, and then and then the whole entire ship that they were supposed to escape on ends up blowing up, and then that leaves us a cliffhanger of what's going to happen next, and there's something really big going to happen next. And the hologram that Murrock was talking to, I don't think it's Vader. I don't think Vader is going to have any part, at least in season 1 of Maul Shadow Lord. I think it's more likely going to be the Grand Inquisitor that's going to show up in the final 2 episodes. But anyways, I could be wrong. It could be Vader, but I just don't think it's Vader. I don't feel like Vader would return in season 1, and it's mainly going to be the Inquisitors that are hunting down Maul and also hunting down the Jedi. But it's really I also have a feeling that the next 2 episodes is also going to leave us on another cliffhanger, which makes us anxious to see what happens next, and that will leave a second season, and that could explain why season 2 was announced before Maul Shadow Lord started premiering on Disney+. But anyways, overall, these 2 episodes were pretty good. I would rate it a 8 out of 10. So far, the episodes, they're not the best. The previous 2 episodes, 6 and 7, were better, but I can see we're finally building up to something in the finale of the season, and that will be very interesting to see next Tuesday when Maul Shadow Lord final 2 episodes start premiering on Disney+, and that'll be on May 4th, which is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. So it's going to be a really nice Star Wars Day with final 2 episodes of Maul Shadow Lord, and I'm excited to watch it and break down the final 2 episodes, and then I'll do a full season review. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Do make sure to smash a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all later in another video.